Hi, I'm Lucy Kirkpatrick.
My name is Thomas Aguilar.
I'm Gloria.
I'm Michaela Young.
Yeah, I'm Evelyn.
I'm Summer.
I'm Anika Pandey.
My name is Hannah Shigemitsu.
My name is Mana Kitazawa.
So I think that's kind of a complicated question. I would say I kind of have a hard time disconnecting with my culture, living in America, and then also having a pretty westernized family. It is kind of hard to find myself connecting with my heritage.
I think it's a little difficult, especially in terms of societal pressures that have been placed onto me by my grandparents, of them saying things that are, like I mentioned, a lot more traditional. I think that kind of made me push back against it a little bit.
I feel like for quite a while I didn't consider myself Asian. It was more South Asians were separated from the rest of the community, and only very recently have I started viewing myself as part of the whole community.
I don't really consider myself Asian American at all times. I moved here. I feel like there's struggles unique to growing up here, but not being born here, and then having parents who moved here at the same time with you. So I guess they're sort of adapting to the country as alongside you. And I feel like because of the fact that I moved here when I was at a young age. I moved here when I was 3, so I pretty much grew up here my whole life. But I sort of get swept into this category of Asian American, where I don't necessarily feel like I always belong. I'm sort of in the same category as second, third generation people, and I don't necessarily feel like I belong in this group, and yet I don't always feel like I belong in the same group of people who immigrated here when they were in high school or who came here for college. I don't feel like I belong in those two groups.
As a Korean American or Asian American, I feel like it's a unique experience because I'm kind of in touch with both cultures and able to kind of navigate my headspace and sometimes handle contradictions of two cultures and kind of meld my own identity.
Being Asian, to me, back home just meant that I was Japanese.
I am Filipino American.
I think since I'm bicultural, I don't feel, a super strong connection to either my Thai side or my Japanese side. But I think as I'm growing older, I'm getting to learn more about them and connect more with my family through traveling there, through meeting more family, through just asking more questions and learning more about it.
I am originally from Tokyo, Japan. I was born there, but I moved to Seattle when I was a kid, and that's where I grew up. I am half Japanese and half Taiwanese. I actually didn't even know that I was half Taiwanese until I was I would say 4th or 5th grade. And that sort of was a big shock to me.
I feel like my Asian identity means a lot.
It's very closely tied to my family.
Having people who support you and can back you up regardless and provide you good food.
I love food. Asian food is great. Growing up, my parents would cut me a lot of fruit just to show an act of love, and it's, I don't know, an integral part of our family and the way we communicate. I love the Korean language. At home, we speak Korean. We engage with a lot of Korean culture.
I feel like I've always, in a way, neglected the Taiwanese side of myself. My grandparents can speak Japanese, so I didn't even learn the language.
Is something, I guess, that defines my identity.
So yeah, I think it's been definitely a journey of ups and downs and embracing it really fully and then really trying to push away from it. I am really proud of my Asian identity, and I think it's a big part of who I am, so I think it's an ongoing thing of trying to embrace it.